How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So we're going to talk about the truck gun rig, the whole setup, specifically how do I store it, how do I keep it in my vehicle proper, secured, what do I run, what material, all that kind of stuff. We're going to dive into that, and a specific rig that I like quite a bit. So myself, being a truck, it's really nice to have boxes specifically in the back, because once the tailgate goes up and it locks, you really don't have access to anything back here unless you have proper tools, which is possible to break into if you have any type of tools, but it's secure enough. So the easy solution is I can just automatically pull the drawers out, and I have my rig immediately on top right here. Now this is HRT's Harnes, or their chest rig. Now this one's a Faro Concepts mini dangler on here. Works out really well. I just combine the two. But for the most part, the whole idea behind a quick action truck gun, in essence, having a firearm or something on you to go ahead and accomplish certain tasks, readily available with medical and ammunition. That's pretty much all in my mind that I need. A lot of people have like high rigs or like larger rigs that carry everything with them. As a quick response, I don't think it's necessary. So the HRT Harnes, this thing is extremely thin and I like it. It's very small, very easy to get on and off. I'll probably bump the microphone here, but just mainly you can easily pretty much swim into it for the most part. Now, it's probably not 100% set up, but if you're trying to go for a quick donning, I guess you could say, it works out fairly well. Immediately, you can throw this on. Like I said, I have medical, and then also my specific firearms readily available. This is an SBR registered for my specific state and for my city that I live in. Fully legal to carry something like this with a magazine in it. So depending on where I go and what I do, I might rotate some firearms out, but it's fairly easy to get to. And that's, in my opinion, all that I need. Now, the cool thing about this HRT rig that I really like is it's very slick, but you can also bulk it up if necessary. HRT actually sells these small pouches like this. They make different ones. This is more of an admin style, pretty much the same exact pouch that I run, because I run an HRT rig for my active duty job for over a year now, and they have these permanent pouches on them. This rig is a temporary one. So what you can do is immediately affix these. Now, of course, you would go further in and they would wrap around. It's going to take a little bit of time, but with these pouches, you can just throw them on, secure them at the bottom, secure them at the top properly, and you can start working your way out. Maybe you need more admin stuff or medical gear or maybe some other stuff. You can just start packing these out. A good thing that this one's for is they make pistol inserts. So if you want to run, a pistol or even an extra magazine, in essence, you can put another magazine in here and stick it so you can start plussing up. So I've been using this rig for a little while, and I actually fairly like it because it's extremely lightweight and it's small. I can take this mini dangler off too, medical, easy to get to. Now, if the dangler wasn't here, I would have access to concealed carry pistol if necessary, but you can also, just lift it up, draw, and go ahead and do what you need to if you are not running, your rifle. Or you could set this up as a pistol mags instead of a rifle. Maybe you don't have a rifle in your vehicle, or you're not legally allowed to carry one in your vehicle. You can set this rig up for pistol mags as well if you're legally allowed to do that. But for the most part, I like keeping it access back here. Now, I know there's arguments of saying, hey, you're driving all the way up in the front and now you have to come all the way to the back to get these items. Yes, that's a valid downfall. Now, could I place these items, underneath my seat and then the rifle in the back? Yes, it's just amount of response. Now, I always carry a pistol on me, so my mindset is I can use my pistol in a way to fight to my rifle. So if I need to, now I can come around the back. Now, there's always downsides to this too. Car accidents, I've thought about it too. I'm like, what happens if someone rear ends me super hardcore? Now, I don't exactly have access access to this. Valid. I was thinking about putting some, you know, quick hatches on this so I could get into them if necessary, but that's another topic for another day. Just talking about it in general. So this is pretty much what I run right now. It's easily slick, it's small, I can stuff it somewhere, and it has everything that I am going to need, or hopefully need, because I guess you never know what situation you're really going to be thrust into in that moment. But I feel that this is suffice to do basic tasks with a weapon system like a rifle or something like that. Now, I'm not going to get into an all-out firefight, you know, that's not my plan, but things happen. But anyways, this is my rig. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I'll throw the links in this. I am not sponsored by HRT. HRT sends me gear to test, and I can say whatever I want about it. They do not pay me. You could buy 1,000 of these rigs, or one or none, and I won't see any kickbacks. I just say what's on my mind about these products. I send them out, which is fairly impressive on their part, because sometimes I say very rude things about products and I'm surprised they still continue to do stuff. Overall, the rig works out really well. You just got to tailor it for yourself. So none of this stuff is sponsored. Faro has no idea I'm doing this. You know, whatever gear I'm wearing, it's just me. I buy it, I utilize it, or it's sent to me to try. So we have Patreon, PayPal if you want to get involved and start donating, that's an option. If not, just hit like and subscribe. A comment works extremely well for the algorithm. Just say hi, or that you suck, or you're great. It doesn't really matter. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day.